Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Makeup with Miss Jo and I'm Heather Jo. Today's look is going to be brought to you by the Jaclyn palette. And I have done a look with this before. I posted it on my Instagram, so you can go check it out at Makeup with Miss Jo. Today I just wanted something like softer, pinky. I got my hair done, so I was kind of feeling like pinky, sparkly, unicorn-ish vibes. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I have the majority of my face done. Today's look is going to be using the Jaclyn palette. I did do a look with this, which I will put a little picture in here for 4th of July. And I've just kind of played with it a little bit. I was leaning on doing something more like on the girly, like pinky side maybe. So just to give you a little look at it, I'm sure that you've seen it a jillion times with it being all over YouTube. I do want to show you guys because I'm really sad. There's been a death in this family. So that happened. Dropped it. I mean, the makeup itself is safe, yay, but the mirror, like, that was my go-to. So, just really sad about that when I dropped it. Alright, so I do have my eyes already primed. I used MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly, and I put over some RCMA powder. So I think I'm just gonna start with, I don't have the colors. Let me see if I have my little sheet that it came with. I was lucky enough to get the little name sheet, so I'm gonna try to use that as much as possible. So for my first color, I'm gonna put down MFEO, which is Made for Each Other. So cute. That's gonna be my transition shade. And I'm just gonna put it a little bit above my crease. I'm gonna be using my MAC 224. And I have been using the new Tarte foundation, and I think I like it. I'm not sure. I feel like it's a little, I don't know. It's a little weird on my nose. That's the only thing I don't really like. So I'm just going to pop this in as my transition shade. I have to say the look that I did for 4th of July, I used the really pigmented shades in the bottom left if you're looking at the palette. What was it? Jada and Twerk. And I really like the way that it came out. I did use some Fix Plus just to kind of add that extra pop. But I have to say, I'm a fan. Alright, so I've got my Made for Each Other in there. And now I think I'm going to go in with, I was feeling like I wanted to do something like pink, sparkly, kind of fun, kind of girly. I'm going to go in with Butter, and I'm going to be using a Morphe M412. And I'm just going to put that just ever so slightly underneath where I just put MFEO. Just right in the crease, and I just want to kind of blend it. Just want to warm up the eye. And this will kind of give me a chance to try out a few more of the shadows palette. I got my hair done today, and I love it. I don't know if you can tell, but it has like a little bit of like pinky tones in it. I feel like it's kind of like the pink, like lavenderish. We were going for rose gold, but that is very hard to achieve. So we've gotten baby pink and then kind of this like darker like lavendery pink, which I really like. It's still fun, and it's subtle enough where it's not like, whoa, you have crazy hair. And as you notice, my background came in, so I was super excited about that. Just kind of transitioning into a bigger space and just expanding a little bit more. And today is the first day I started this new like fitness group, and I'm pretty much scared shitless. It's instead of calories, it's like macros, just a bunch of stuff that I think I'm more scared because I don't really know anything about, versus a program where I kind of already know, like counting calories, stay in this range, and this is what you can expect. So just trying something new, see how it goes. Hopefully good. Hopefully you guys will see some sort of a change on here. I think I'm going to use the color, let's see, Buns. It's just kind of a, I don't know, seems almost like a neutral, like brownie tone. And I'm going to use a Luxie 229 tapered blending, and I'm just going to take it down just a little bit further, more onto the lid. I just want to start making it kind of transition into more like a pinky, warm, like curly tone. I have all those warm browns in there already, and I'm also going to be going to Nashville in just about 6 days, I think. So I'm really excited about that. Nervous also because the nutrition program I'm starting starts today, and I'm leaving in 6 days for Nashville, so hopefully that will work out. If you've never been to Nashville, you should go. The food is amazing, the people are amazing, the atmosphere is amazing, and if you love country music, you gotta go. I really, really, really love Nashville. It's amazing. Kind of going back through all those same colors that I've already used and just reblending them out. I want to create that really, really pretty just transition of color without it looking like you can tell where one starts and stops. And I'm back to the top where we did our original transition shade with the MFEO. And now I think I am going to I'm debating if I should put down a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape before I put down the shimmer shade, or just see how the shimmer shade performs. I think I'm gonna do Sissy all over the lid, which is this sparkly, kind of like has like the orangey red tones in it. I really like those tones, if you can't tell, because I feel like I just kind of gravitate towards those a lot. And let's see here. I'm going to use a Morphe, just kind of like a flat, rounded brush. I don't know what brush number it is. It came from the Gunmetal collection. I'm going to try it without any concealer underneath. And I'm just going to basically pat it all over the lid. Okay, so let's try that again. Pick up quite a bit more. And I'm going to do Fix Plus this time with it. So I've had some people ask me what is Fix Plus, and so basically it's a Prep and Prime by MAC, and this is what it looks like. Hi, my nail just broke today. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow. But basically you can use it to prime your face, to set your face, basically wet your brush and kind of give your eyeshadows pop. So you can even see right there just the little difference that that made. And I might go in with my finger. We'll see. Do the same thing with the Twerk color I used as far as the Fix Plus. And now I'm just kind of using my finger because it transfers a little bit better. And I'm going to go back in with my Luxie, and I'm going to hit back up, I think it was Buns. think I'm going to use a color next to it too, which was Jack's. And just, I feel like we kind of lost that a little bit. Just going back and adding a little bit of that back in there. Okay, and I'm gonna take a pencil brush, and I think I'm gonna go in with, I just kind of want to darken it up a little bit in that inner corner. So I'm gonna go in with Abyss, which is just the black, and just kind of ever so lightly just kind of like smoke it out a little bit. Which I guess now we're not really doing like a super girly look. But I'm gonna go back over that with Jack's. And then I'm gonna go back into Sissy. And just, alright, so I just lightly tapped a little bit more of that Sissy onto my lid, and I went back into my crease with a little bit of Jack's, and I'll do a little bit of Hunt's a little bit higher up, because I do want the transition from like the reds and stuff to be in there. Alright, and then I am going to go back in with MFEO, so our transition shade, back on my MAC, and I'm just going to just kind of buff it out, make it smooth, just kind of all like smooth it together. And so that is what we have on that eye. Now, let's see, on this eye, we are going to go in with Jack's and just kind of add a little bit more red into the crease there. And I'm going to do exactly what I did before, but except for I'm not going to put down Sissy on my lid without Fix Plus first, because that wasn't as vibrant as I had hoped. And I'm just going to basically put this all over my lid. There is some fallout. It's kind of minimized because I wet my brush before I went in with it. So it makes it a little bit less likely to flake off. And I'm just going back in and I'm darkening up my crease again. I wanted to create just kind of like a really pretty pink, warm toned, just kind of fun girly look. I'm gonna add some of that Abyss in again on my pencil brush, and it just to the very, very like outer V basically, just to kind of darken it up a little bit, add a little bit of dimension, and then I'll go in and kind of cover up that darkness with the reds. So I'm gonna go in with Jack's. It got a little weird right there. I'm not sure what happened, but we'll buff that out too. And I'm gonna go in with Butter. Just kind of right there. And go back in with MFEO and just basically do exactly what we did before. And I'll go back in and add a little bit more sparkle because I feel like that one kind of got lost a little bit. So I am going to wet my finger first. And I'm just going to tap it lightly. And then you can see I added that sparkle. A little bit thicker, or a little bit like darker, not thicker. Just a little tiny bit right under there. That just adds a little tiny bit of sparkle. A little bit goes a long way. Beam is pretty bright, pretty pigmented. That one looks a little, I like to just blend it a little bit so it doesn't just look like I put a bunch of sparkly stuff right at the very top of my eye and did not. Okay. So I am going to do my eyeliner off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, so I did my eyeliner off camera and I just used my e.l.f. liquid liner. And today I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I am going to do falsies, but I'm basically just going to be cutting off little sections and then gluing them on. Just because I don't feel like wearing a full lash because I have to go to work. Alright, so I still am going to take off the lash in its entirety just like that. And I'm basically just going to cut off little sections of it. So I am going to cut that. Let's see how that went. Not good. Alright. Let's try that again. I might need to get bigger scissors. Hold on. Okay. I've got the big dogs. Let's try this again. So I'm basically just going to cut it off in sections. And what you end up with are little tiny pieces like that. And I'm just going to adhere them to my lashes. So I did my Sephora Play unboxing. I'm not sure if that video is up at this time. If it's not, it should be up shortly. And in it was some Burberry mascara. Why do I love that mascara? I'm like, of course I love that mascara because it's hella expensive. That makes total sense. Why wouldn't I love it? And like, it's $30 for it. I mean, it's not terrible, I guess. It just seems like a lot for mascara, that's all. But some things I feel like you get what you pay for, and I don't know, maybe it's worth the $30. If you got the Sephora iconic bag box, I mean, I don't know if you would call that a box, whatever it's called, let me know what you think, and tell me if you think that the $30 is worth it. I mean, also I guess that goes if you have, sorry, one piece is stuck. If you have the Burberry, I think it's the cat lashes mascara. I just really feel like the wand was like A1. It was really good. It like I said before, it kind of has like this like bend in it where I really feel like it is like the exact shape of your eye, so it picks up your lashes, it curls them for you. So I have to say, I really like that. So I'm actually going to put that mascara on first and then I'm going to do my lashes. That is of course right after I find a mirror because my most favorite mirror is broken. I really like that mirror a lot. It was hella big, it was like the perfect size. So now I'm using this mirror in the Basquiat collection. It's okay. It's not like my favorite, but it will do. And I have been using the Roll Down Fields. It's like a lash boosting serum. And I've been using it now, I want to say going on 3 months, and I'm really starting to see like quite a bit of growth, which I was a little bit skeptical at first, no lie. I was like, I don't know, I just feel like sometimes like those private label companies that you don't really hear of, or like have gimmicky type things, you just kind of feel like are So I was like, I don't know if I want to try it. And then my friend gave it to me to review and like do a whole like thing on, and I'm actually really surprised at the results, to be honest with you. Like I said, I really wasn't expecting anything. I thought, okay, I'll try it, see where we're at, and go from there. And yeah, I am very surprised. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up little chunks just like that. I'm not sure if you can see that very well. And I'm going to do exactly what I would normally do as far as putting on the House of Lashes glue onto the little part of the band I have. And I'm just going to place it on the outer parts of my lid just to make it look fuller. I did do a whole video on how to apply fake lashes, so if you haven't if you haven't seen that or watched that and you want to check it out, I will go ahead and insert a little link and you can go check it out. It's pretty short, I think it's like 8 minutes, and it just kind of goes over what you need and the technique on how to do it. And I'm just going to adhere it. So I just kind of put one little piece in there, which you can really see. Go on to piece number 2. And do the exact same thing. I just think it adds a little, just like a little bit of like flair to your lash line without like overdoing it or getting crazy. Although I do have to say, I really do like fake lash. And then I'll go ahead and put a little bit more of the eyeliner over that section. And okay, that is much better. I think I had 2 of the like lashes transposed. So you do have to keep them in the order in which you cut them for it to give you that look that you like. I am going to let my lashes dry just a little bit before I go in with anything else on those. So for blush, I think I'm debating between the Basquiat and the Laura Geller Pink Buttercream. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the Laura Geller because I do use the Basquiat one quite a bit. I don't even know if you can still even get that collection. I'm going to use my Morphe R10. Just tap off a little bit and go crazy, but I don't care. And like I said before, that blush is like legit my favorite. So you don't have to go as hard with the blush if you don't want to. But I like it. And now for lip color. I'm thinking I want to use one of Jeffree Star's new lip glosses. I got the Lip Ammunitions and the Velour Liquid Lip. So I think I'm gonna go with Candy Ass. The one that's missing is, oh shit, Jesus Lord, Venus Flytrap, because you can use them on your eyes and anywhere. I was kind of experimenting with a look. It's developing. It's one of those things that you definitely have to, well, I do, I don't know about everybody else, but I have to work out a little bit. So this seems, oh, it smells so good. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, yes. Okay, this is so pretty. It has like a really pretty sparkle in it. It's 100% will be coming to Nashville with me, no doubt. And it smells so good. Yes. Getting it on. And that's pretty much it, except for I'm gonna go in with Lash Domination by Bare Minerals. Just to kind of hit the other lashes. I feel like they kind of got jacked a little bit. So, just to kind of bring them all up, back out. I do like the cat eye. I felt like maybe it curled it like a little bit too much. Alright, so this is the final look. And I have to say that my overall thoughts on the Jaclyn Hill palette is that I actually really like it. There hasn't been a shadow in here that I've been disappointed with. I haven't treated any of these shadows any different than I would another shadow from any other palette as far as using Fix Plus or using my finger. I think that it's just as good, if not better, than a lot of the palettes that I've tried, matter of fact. I think the price point, to me, I feel like we're getting, what, 30 plus shadows? It's like $1 or something a shadow. That's not craziness. I mean, this Natasha Denona palette right here, this is $128, and I didn't get nearly as many shades in this as I did the Morphe palette. And I know that some people are like, okay, well, Morphe is not a higher end brand, it's supposed to be more affordable. But you know, I have to say, I think it's good. I do think it's worth the money. I do know that it's sold out, so if you can get your hands on it, you should definitely try that. I know that you can use people's affiliate codes. I know that's touchy right now on YouTube, but it does save you 10%, so just something to think about. I don't have my own code, obviously, but I know that Jaclyn does. I think hers is Jack Attack, which you should be able to use. So, thank you so much for watching. If you did a Jaclyn Hill look, please tag me on Instagram at Makeup with Miss Jo. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, all Makeup with Miss Jo. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.